Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be showing you everything I got in Arizona while I was at spring training. I'm not sure if y'all know that I was at Arizona or in Arizona or not, but I was there for over a week. I drove across America in 3 days, and obviously retail therapy is something that is really bad for me. If I ever get angry, sad, whatever, I buy stuff. So I bought a lot of stuff because driving across America is very tiring. It was like 2 11-hour days of driving. Not fun, but I did it, and it's like a pat on the back. But I went for spring training baseball, as you can see, wearing a Mariners hat. So I am going to show y'all the stuff that I got while I was in Arizona. Their debut album, I think it's one of the best-selling albums of all time. So I'm not filming where I usually film, and then I haven't filmed like a sit-down video in forever. I've just been doing vlogs. So first we'll start with box lunch, because we do not have a box lunch in South Carolina to my knowledge. So we have the bag. It was buy one get one half off, something like that, with some salt. This was like a week ago, so I don't remember. So first we got Smokey the Bear is what I remember him being called, but Mandela Effect Smokey Bear. And this is not the flocked one, but I have not seen any of these pops in person before I went to Arizona. So this is my first time seeing them. So we have Smokey Bear right here. Then we have, and that is in the ad icon sign. So then from the artist line, we have Leonardo da Vinci, because he is one of the most interesting people in history. So Leonardo right there. I've actually had the privilege to see some of his works in Italy and in the US as well. He only has one in the US. So then in our icons line, we have Mr. John F. Kennedy, JFK, iconic. But I am getting all of these US history pops, history in general, as you see that I got Da Vinci. So they have JFK, they have Jackie Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, and that is just some. These are more of the modern ones, because we do have like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, you know, the people from way back then. And then lastly, we got Vincent van Gogh. I really like this pop, how it comes with the thing with the paint on it. I don't remember what those are called, but Van Gogh, I've seen some of his work as well in Europe and in the US. So that is in the pop artist line as well. I don't know who is 1 and 2, but we have 3 and 4 right here. And those were the ones that I got at box lunch. Again, I've never been to box lunch before, so it was super exciting. Then I went to Barnes & Noble, because I go to Barnes & Noble at the first of every month, but I didn't go on the actual first of the month because I was driving. But we got Alexi from Stranger Things. I wanted to go back. I never went back, but he has this little 7-Eleven Slurpee, and he is so cute. As you can see on the back, there are some new pops, like Robin, that I really wanted to go back to get her, but I never went back. So hopefully they have these on the East Coast, because I am going to Target today, my last day before I go into self-quarantine. I don't have the coronavirus to my knowledge. I went to multiple cities with it, but I am most likely going to self-quarantine myself, because just if the chance that I have it, I don't want to spread it. So, but the other things I got from Barnes & Noble, I got 3 books. I only had one of the books that I went there for, so that's kind of sad. But we got Clock Dance by Ann Tyler. I did start reading this while I was in Arizona on March the 3rd, but I haven't read anything since then. I haven't read like basically all of March, and I don't know, it's March 10th. It's been a week. So yeah, but I got this because it had a cactus on the cover. I had Baltimore on the back. It had 1967, 1977, 1997. So I like books that are set in the past. So I got that really short. And then they had a book that I have not been able to find at my local Barnes & Noble, and that is Snow Falling by Jane Villanueva. I can never say her name right. But from Jane the Virgin, this is the book that Jane writes in the show. So I picked that up. And the book that I came there for is Romanovs from 1613 to 1918 by Simon. I can't read that. But this is all about the Romanov dynasty, one of the greatest dynasties of all time, one of the greatest empires of all time being the Russian Empire. So I cannot wait to learn more about them. So then I went to Target and I did pick up a sweatshirt there as well, but it has ketchup stains all over it, so I'm not going to be showing that because it's a new watch. And then I got a swim training shirt, which I'll show in a little bit. But I did get this Garfield Funko Pop. It comes with the flocked Garfield and then the shirt. And they did have my size, so I'm just really happy about that. I wanted one of the Target Con shirts, but they did not have my size. But that is all like the Funko stuff and books that I got. Now we're going to go into more of the baseball stuff. Okay, I lied when I said I was going to show the baseball stuff next because I forgot I had other things. So I went to 2 record stores. We do not have a record store where I live. I can only get them at like Barnes & Noble and Target and all of that. So I went to 2 record stores. I had 3 to go to, but I went to the address of one and it was like a Mexican market and not a record store. So I don't know if they moved or something like that, but that happened. So the first one we went to was the Record Room, and this is all kind of like a northern Phoenix, Peoria, Glendale, that kind of area. So the first one I got, and these 3 are vintage. So we have Rock, I don't even know the names, that's bad. Rock and Roll Over, and this is Kiss, obviously. Love Gun. That was, I was between this or Love Gun on which one I was going to buy. But Dr. Love is on this one, and that is one of my favorite songs, so that is why I picked up this one. And yes, this cover I saw is really cool, and I can't wait to listen to it. So then I didn't go to find East Coast bands, but it just kind of happened because I am planning a trip in my mind. It probably won't happen, but to go to like New Jersey to do some record shopping, just because there were so many bands from the Philly, New Jersey, New York area, and I think it'd be cool to get records in those bands' hometowns. So our next one is Ace Frehley, Frehley's Comet. And I listened to this album on my phone like every week, and then I saw the vinyl and I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely have to get it. So Ace was in Kiss. He is the spaceman right there. So this was his band after Kiss, and I love them and I cannot wait to listen to it. So our next one is Blue Oyster Cult. One of the songs on this album did change my life completely, and so and then it has like the desert on it, and I was in Phoenix, so I thought it was fitting. And if you're wondering what song changed my life, it's Don't Fear the Reaper, which I know, really basic song you'll hear on any classic rock station, but I mean, it don't fear death kind of thing. So I picked this one up. So our next 3 are not vintage, but they are more ones that I did go to Phoenix looking for, and I'm going to explain why I wanted to get these albums in Phoenix. So our first one is Fleetwood Mac Rumors, and these are from, the first 3 were from the Record Room, and then these 3 are from Zia Records, which is a chain all across the Southwest. So I was kind of hesitant going to a chain, but it was really awesome, and I talked to people in the store, like other buyers and all that, so I did have a good experience there. So this is Fleetwood Mac Rumors, and I'm making sure that's what it was called. But Stevie Nicks was born in Phoenix, so that is why we picked up that one. Then we have Megadeth, He Sells Who's Buying. There's the back. So if you do not know, in the 90s, Megadeth moved to Scottsdale, Arizona to, Dave went to rehab, and like then the whole band just moved. So Dave doesn't live in Arizona anymore, but David Ellefson Jr., he still lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. So this album wasn't recorded in Arizona, but they didn't have any of the albums that were. So Peace Sells is obviously a great album. The bass on this album is amazing. So if you like the bass, highly recommend. So our next one is by Alice Cooper. He is from Phoenix, and actually when I was going to the record store, I drove by a high school, and I didn't know that it was the high school that Alice Cooper went to, which is Cortez High School in Phoenix. So this is Trash, and Poison is one of my all-time favorite songs, so I picked it up. And on this one, this is the 30th anniversary edition with a silver and black marbled vinyl. And it's featuring John Bon Jovi, Steven Tyler, Richie Sambora, Joe Perry, and Kip Winger. So really cool to have all of those people on that album. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. Obviously, they're playing their instruments, but I don't know. So it should be fun. And then I went to Pakistan at the mall on a day where I was just really emotional. I don't know why, but just little things were setting me off. So I was like, I'm going to the mall. So this is from the Brandy Melville at Pakistan. So this is a Fort Worth, Texas shirt. I did go to Fort Worth on this trip, and I had been to Fort Worth before. But y'all know I love the cowboy aesthetic and everything, not because of Casey Musgroves, mainly because of Richie Sambora and other hair bands. I also love cowboys. Red Dead Redemption 2 is another reason. So yes, then I got some pants as well, because obviously I need more denim. Oh, I forgot I got another shirt too, but okay. I took the tags off because I was planning on wearing it. So this is by J. Galt Shanghai, which is based on Brandy Melville. So they're just more jeans because I own too many, but I love them. So then this is by the Kendall and Kylie line, which if you don't know, I unfollowed all the Kardashian clan recently just because I didn't want that in my life anymore. So I unfollowed a bunch of people like Hailey Bieber, just those kind of people I unfollowed. But this shirt, I've been wanting like a furry shirt like this. I wanted the white one, but they didn't have my size. On this tag, it said my size, but if you look on the inside, it had like the way opposite size. Like it had small on the Pakistan tag, and then on the inside I think it was like extra large. So I'm glad I looked on the inside, but it's just this pink furry top, and I really like it. And I think both of these shirts could be paired with these jeans. But now we're going to move over to the baseball. Okay, I completely forgot that I had NASCAR stuff as well. Like I forgot I went to the track for some reason, but I do have NASCAR stuff as well to show y'all. Not everything in this bag is NASCAR, so that's why I'm showing y'all this. So I went to 2 spring training stadiums. I saw 4 teams, so I saw 2 teams twice. So I got nachos, and I got this helmet, a Dodger helmet. Yes, I'm gonna put it on my big bullseye Funko Pop. I'm out of breath, oh my gosh. Okay, so then at Target, I got this spring training shirt. So nothing on the front, but on the back it has the state of Arizona with all the teams that are in the spring training league, in the Cactus League, and with the cities that they practice in. So this is it official merchandise? It is, so, but it came from Target. Now moving on to the NASCAR. I think everything in here is mine, but I am not sure. So we got the Kevin Harvick Funko Pop, and what does he have on him? It's like peanut stuff, but okay. The Kevin Harvick Funko Pop. Now I only need Dale Earnhardt Sr., and I will have all the NASCAR Funko Pops that are out at the moment. We do have more releasing really soon, but they did not have him at the Darlington track, so I was really lucky to get him in Phoenix. So then we have this bag that I got at the the Team Penske truck, trailer, whatever you want to call it. So we got this Ryan Blaney shirt. I'm not that big of a fan of the material, but what does it say? 12 Ryan Blaney, Team Penske. And then the back is this car, which is the, I don't even know, Menards. And I can't read that blue, but we got that. And that says common because it's the car you drive all the time. Then I got this license plate. I already have one of these, but my dad was the one who chose this. So I don't know if he got it for himself or if he got it for me. But I don't think it's the same exact car, but I do have a license plate. So our next one I did get at the Ford booth. I call it a booth there in trucks, but it is a Ford tank top. I didn't know it was sparkly like that. and I thought it was more of a v-neck, but because I mean I like my clothes to be tight, and I feel like this doesn't really look that tight. But that's the thing with NASCAR, they're in these trucks, so obviously you can't go on the truck to get your stuff. You just have the points in. Oh, I want 110, and yeah. So going in here more again. I don't know if all this is mine. Okay, that one isn't mine. So this is RCA, ARCA. I don't know how to say ARCA, the lineup thing. So then this I got at the official Phoenix. That just sells stuff for the Phoenix track. I got a program as well, but it is not in here. And with the program you get a little car, but is it in here? Yeah, it is. So they didn't really have that good of merch compared to some other tracks that I have been to. But I got this yellow shirt that just says Phoenix Raceway with their logo. And then the car that you get with the program. This has the year on it, 20, and again it has peanut stuff all on it. I don't know how it got in here, but this ISM Raceway. I don't know what ISM stands for actually. I just know it's Phoenix. So I do have another bag. We are moving to baseball stuff now, but I do want to show off my own merch. I talked about it on my podcast. So this is one of our really big shirts. So this is the front with just a baseball and orange, and on the back it says the Third Inning podcast on YouTube. If you would like one of these shirts, message me on Instagram. My Instagram is all links down below, and we'll work something out. You'll pay me on PayPal. It's $20. That's including shipping. So $20 for one of these shirts. If y'all want one, again, message me on there and we'll work something out. Am I selling still because of the corona? I don't know. I want to talk to my dad before I do any of that, because I'm not buying anything online, but I don't know if I should be selling stuff. But okay, so I got a Dodger sweatshirt because it does get cold in the desert at night, and it had some kind of stain on the back like cheese. I did eat nachos, as I said, so I probably did that. And then these are just the programs. I didn't get any autographs. I just didn't feel like it. So then this shirt is just mine. Yep, it is an All-Star Game shirt, and because it's in LA in 2020. And then the last thing in this bag is a pen. That is this Dodger Spring Training Arizona 2020. So moving on to our next bag. So some of the stuff is going to be from Peoria and some from Glendale as well. So I got this monkey in Peoria because he was so cute and I love monkeys and I had to buy him. Then in Glendale I got the dragon because he's so cute and I had to buy him. Again, I don't know if everything in here is mine. So pretty sure this is my hat. Is this a Mariner hat? I was a Mariner fan as a kid. You had Ichiro, you had A-Rod, all these people. So yeah, I was a Mariner fan growing up. So this Spring Training Peoria, Arizona. Then I got this shirt that just says Spring Training with the Seattle logo in the middle. Okay, here's my NASCAR program, Speed Fest. This is the program that you get at Mariners and Padres. Literally like nothing is in it, so they need to do a better job. And these are my ticket stubs. I don't show this because I don't know the credit card info on them. Another Dodger program. I got this patch. As you can see, those are some of the patches on the back for like the All-Star Game, Derek Jeter, Orioles for 60 years, that kind of thing. But it's just a Arizona Cactus League one. So y'all saw the pin that I got for the Dodgers. I got one for the Mariners as well. I don't really like to show my notes so with that, but then lastly, I'm assuming this is mine. This is a this is a Los Angeles Dodgers spring training shirt. That is the cactus. And then we have two more things. I just got this keychain because it's a guitar and I love guitars, so I bought it. And ooh, I just realized I was something in the car, but it was just something I got one, so I got a guitar pick. So, funny story behind this. I went to the wrong row because there's like 2 row 10s, and I went on the wrong row. And then I saw a baseball on that road that must have been hit during batting practice, and you can see it's very smeared the commissioner's name right off of there because he doesn't deserve to be the commissioner. But we have grass stains on it, dirt stains, and you can feel where it's rough of where it got hit. So really cool. I love the smell of baseballs. Like, I don't know, I have some back there, but yeah, just a baseball. And I didn't get any baseballs last season, so I'm super excited to get one this season. Now, it doesn't have any commemorative Arizona on it. It's just a Major League Baseball, which is completely fine. I'm happy to have a Major League Baseball. So that is everything that I got while I was in Arizona. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you want one of these shirts, message me on Instagram and I will be sure to hook you up. Bye guys.